Hi, welcome to Technique with Tyler. My name is Tyler. We're going to do some technique. Let's get started. All right, for today's video, we're going to talk about Cuban motion. We're going to get into the basics of it. Now, I just want to start by explaining the difference between Cuban motion and Latin action. A lot of people use those terms interchangeably, but to me, they mean something different. Okay, when we're talking about competition dance, we're looking at two major categories, American style and international. And underneath each of those categories, we have two separate disciplines. So when we look at the American style, we have rhythm and smooth. And we look at the international style, and we have Latin and standard. So when people say Cuban motion, I generally assume that they're talking about rhythm. And if they say Latin action, then we're talking about Latin. Confused? So am I. Okay, for this video, we're going to be talking about basic Cuban motion. We're just going to get your body moving. We're not going to actually travel today. The first thing we need to start with are our feet. So we're going to turn them out, 45-degree angle. We're going to put the heels together like this. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to just change our weight from leg to leg, and the knees are going to be moving in and out. I'm going to just bend one knee and straighten the other. That's the basic action. So I'm just going to, let's say I straighten this leg, and I'm going to bend that leg. So I'm bending and straightening. Bending and straightening. If you notice while I'm doing this, the gap between my legs is incorrect. What we should be doing is bringing the knee inward to cover. What I do a lot of times is I will try to pretend that I'm touching a point, a single point with my knees. We call that draping. So when we're switching foot to foot, one straight, one bent, one straight, one bent. What I try to do is I imagine that I'm an archer and I'm pulling a bow and arrow. So as I straighten and then I bend this knee, I'm going to keep this one straight. I'm going to pull my hip back and the knee is going to come inward, comes into the center. So as I do that, I imagine that my bow's right here and my arrow, I'm going to pull it back. So I pull it back and this way. And my goal is to get as much space as I can through my legs here. A lot of people talk about isolations. You don't need to think about anything like that with the ribs. Basically, what's happening is your rib's going to come forward with the knee. So it's like, a lot of people call that leading shoulder. Some people call this positive right and positive left. So for right now, you want your rib to come in with the knee. And that's it. Basic Cuban motion. One leg straight, one leg bent, and just switch. Doesn't matter where you are for your weight right now. We're going to cover that in a different video. Thanks for watching Technique with Tyler. Be sure to like and share. If you have any requests or questions, go ahead and leave a comment. Be on the lookout for new videos. I'm making some soon. And until then, happy dancing.